Hi, everybody. We're back once again. Tommy Maroon Sports Show, WCTV. Always a lot of fun out here, isn't it? And you know what also makes it fun? Talking about those Cleveland Cavaliers. So let's get right into that right now. You see Max Strus right there. I don't know if I already used that picture one night. I think I already did, but oh wow. 111.1 points per game for the Cavs. 47.4% field goal percentage. 34.7 3-point percentage, 78.2 free throw percentage, 44.3 rebounds per game, 25.2 assists per game, 8 steals per game, and 4.6 blocks per game. And now let's look at the game recap. Start off with the Cavs at the Celtics. Ooh boy, that wasn't good because the Cavs lost again to the Celtics. 116-107. The Celtics have won every game at home this season so far. Donovan Mitchell, 31 points, 8 rebounds. Karis LeVert, 26 points, and Darius Garland had 19. Jason Tatum for the Celtics, 27 points and 11 rebounds, while Jaylen Brown had 22 points. Cavs were never winning during that game against Boston, and the Celtics only had one more assist than the Cavs. How about that? Kind of hard to believe, isn't it? What's not hard to believe is that the Cavs beat the Hawks 127-119. Jared Allen, who the New Orleans Pelicans have expressed some interest in. That's right, the Cavs may be shipping away Mr. Allen. That'd be kind of hard to believe. He's been a staple for the Cavs for the last few years, but maybe he gets shipped off to New Orleans to be a Pelican. Hopefully not, because everyone loves Jared Allen. But anyways, 25 points, 14 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 22 points, 13 assists. Trae Young, 35 points, 10 assists for the Hawks. DeJounte Murray, 21 points, 6 assists. Hawks were only up by 1 early in the game, and the Hawks had one more block than the Cavs. And then the Cavs against the Rockets. Cavs won in overtime. That game right there, a 135-130 game. It was a Sam Merrill game because Sam Merrill had 19 points and 5 threes. How about that? And Donovan Mitchell had 37 points on behalf of 6 assists. Alperen Sengun, 24 points, 8 rebounds. And Fred VanVleet, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 17 assists for Fred VanVleet. That's insane. Rockets were winning by 9 at the half, but wasn't enough. Despite the Cavs shooting pretty poor, 64.7% for the free throw line. But fortunately, the Cavs were able to come out on top. Cavs played the Jazz tonight. And in the world of the Eastern Conference, the Cavs are now 6th in the Eastern Conference, 15-12, not too shabby. I mean, nowhere near Boston or Milwaukee or Philadelphia. Heck, we're 2 games back out of Orlando, I'd say, so that's not shabby. And we'll see what happens. And we'll see if the Pistons ever win a game again. Last time we talked, they lost 21 straight. That's now 24 straight for the Pistons. Who they got next? Let me check. They have the Utah Jazz tomorrow. Oh no, the Jazz, they're not that good if I'm not mistaken. They're 10-17. Come on, Utah, make it 25 straight. Keep in mind the record's held by the Cavs. 26 straight in the first year without LeBron. Back in 2010-2011, I remember that very vividly. And the Pistons have been terrible. Hey, they were 2-1 on the season, so you never know. But still, that is atrocious. Tommy's picks recap. Let's go right into that. Well, yeah, high school boys basketball, girls basketball, and of course the NFL. In high school boys basketball, Washington beat Walsh 66-60. Mentor beat Medina 91-79. Strongsville beat Euclid 61-57. And the good guys beat Cuyahoga Falls 61-48 despite scoring 0 points. In the second quarter, it was still a win for the Highland Hornets, and I can't complain. And, of course, we can't talk about the Hornets without that epic win last night over Aurora. How about Zach pulling in the game-winning shot for us at the buzzer? Great pass from Hunter, dodging the possession arrow and giving us the win. We're 4-1 and 4-0 in conference play. I'm just saying 4-0 in conference play. I like our odds. I really do. Lakewood beat Buckeye 68-42. Richmond Heights beat St. Ignatius 74-69 out at Cleveland State, if I'm not mistaken. Benedictine beat Shaw 57-46. Louisville beat Hoban, the defending state champion Hoban Knights 79-51. Lutheran West beat Buckdale 72-58. Again, reigning champs, this time Buckdale in D2. And while we're on topic of that, all the other sports, including basketball, both boys and girls basketball, may be splitting up into 6-7 divisions, just like in football. My philosophy has been this: one big public, one big private, one small public, one small private. And I was talking with my good friends Dalen and Coach Huska yesterday, and we agreed there should be a medium public and a medium private. Because otherwise, those private schools are just going to eat the public schools alive. But anyways, you never know what can happen, though. And going back to that, let's get right back to the action. Tommy's picks once again. Brush beat Firestone 65-41. Nordonia beat Stowe 52-46. Brecksville beat Twinsburg 42-28. How low scoring is that? And speaking of low scoring games, 46-39 Hudson beat North Royalton. Lake Catholic took down Mayfield 79-60. And Revere beat Copley 63-56. While the Barberton Magics beat the Aurora Greenmen 49-35. Now it's time for high school girls basketball. The good guys won back-to-back games over the Revere Minutemen at Revere 53-35 and then beat Cuyahoga Falls 63-28. And then we won at Worcester yesterday 70-60. We are undermanned, but we are still doing a great job. What now? We've won 6-7 straight. All I know is that we've just been on a roll lately, despite a good chunk of our players hurt. I think Emily's now hurt too, so that means we got 4 players hurt, and we're still rolling out there. I can't complain. Anyways, Brunswick beat Shaker Heights 56-34. Midview beat Amherst Steel 53-43, while Avon took down Elyria 48-25. Brecksville beat Twinsburg 46-37. Stowe beat the Lights out of Nordonia 64-28. CVCA beat Fairless 51-49. Medina over Mentor 61-44. And St. Joe's, the Jaguars beat Padua 55-38. Walsh beat VASJ, got beat, and VASJ mixed up right there. 75-47. Richmond Heights, the Spartans beat Orange 63-30. And then Avon Lake beat Berea Mid Park 60-25. Lorraine beat Shaw 64-14. My goodness, what a blowout there, running clock. Maple Heights beat Bedford 51-34. And finally, Euclid beat Strongsville 66-46. In the NFL, we saw a Thursday night massacre because the Raiders destroyed the Chargers 63-21. Same Raiders team that did not score against the Vikings the week before, and now Brandon Staley's fired. And then the Bengals on Saturday beat the Vikings 27-24, so there was that. And the Colts beat the Steelers 30 straight for the Colts. The Colts beat the taillights out of the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have now lost 3 straight. The Steelers are done. I used to pray for times like this. Oh my God, the Steelers suck, and I'm all here for it. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. They've lost 3 straight. I don't want Mike Tomlin fired. I love Mike Tomlin. Teams suck underneath them. This is the greatest thing that happened to the Browns since coming back to the league. And that's really showing how pathetic the Browns truly have been. But still, my goodness, 7-7. We'll get to more of the Steelers later. The Lions beat the Broncos 42-17, so Broncos country may not be riding after all. I mean, they're still riding. They're still battling for a playoff berth, which no one expected after getting trounced 70-20 over the Dolphins. And then in a game that featured just like 200 people, maybe, what was one of the most pathetic scenes I've ever seen, probably, or an attendance number that I'd expect during the COVID season. The Panthers beat the Falcons 9-7. I even think that during COVID there would have been more fans than that. Dear God. I'm going to look up the attendance right now. Panthers, Falcons attendance. Yep, it pops up. 5,200. I kid you not. 5,200 according to Reddit. That is insane. 45-cent tickets. I'm not joking. Tickets went for 45 cents. That's a steal. Dear God. That's how horrible the Panthers have been this season. Oh, ye gods. And Joe Flacco leading the Browns to gridiron success, to the glory on the field. 20-17 over the Bears. Dustin Hopkins with another game-winning field goal. Again. Oh, my goodness. What a game. Darnell Mooney dropped it. That's who it was. Darnell Mooney dropped the Hail Mary. It went right in his hands, and thank God he didn't catch it, and resulted in an interception, and the Browns are 9-5, securing a winning season. My goodness, who would thunk it? Joe Flacco and the Browns do some incredible stuff. This is a great time to be a Browns fan, isn't it, folks? Anyways, Baker Mayfield had a perfect 158.3 rating as he beat the Packers 34-20. And the Free Willy Dolphins beat the Jets, suck, 30-0. Jets are out. Well, really they don't suck. More like Jets are cursed. Because they are the most cursed team right now. And then the Saints beat the Giants 24-6. Texans won in overtime over the Titans 19-16. And now the Titans will not make the playoffs. What a disappointing team. Chiefs beat the Patriots, unfortunately, 27-17. Rams beat those commies 38-20. Bills beat the Cowboys 31-10 in what was a rout out in Orchard Park. Ravens, unfortunately, beat the Jaguars 23-7. And then on Monday night, how about that? Jalen Hurts battling the flu, and it resulted in nothing like the flu game in the NBA because the Eagles lost 20-17. In boys basketball, I went 12-4 with 14 points, which means I'm 23-7 on the season with 26 points. And girls basketball also went 12-4, but resulted with 13 points, which puts me at 21-8 record with 14 points. 21-8 with 24 points, I beg your pardon. In the NFL, I won 10-6 with 12 points, which means I'm 131-96 with 145 points, which is not that good. At least compared to what I've been doing in high school and D3 at the very least. Tommy's picks time, because we got to get that up and running. Boys basketball, St. Ignatius playing Maple Heights. My lock of the week, the St. Ignatius Wildcats. Highland against Brunswick. Please, dear God, win this game. Pull off the upset. Down one of the best teams in Northeast Ohio right now. But I can't see that happening just yet. My picks go with the Brunswick Blue Devils. And again, Northeast Ohio zone's top 25. It won't be easy considering the fact that, who do you call them? Brunswick is 6-0 on the season. Brunswick is number 7 Northeast Ohio Zone's top 25. Of course, you know me. You know that I think the Northeast Ohio Zone should expand its coverage to girls basketball too. Of course, we cover girls basketball out here, but still, that won't be easy. But the night before that, Nordonia hosts the good guys. I'm picking us. We should win. McKinley against St. Vincent St. Mary. I am picking McKinley. Warrensville Heights against Brush, picking Warrensville Heights. I think Gilmore Academy will beat Euclid. Here's my upset. Cleveland Heights will beat Lutheran East. Lutheran East just below Brunswick at the number 8 spot, so there is that. Boardman against Talmadge, picking Boardman. Of course, I forgot. Lutheran West will beat Glenville. Lutheran West number 4 in the rankings, so there is that. I got a good feeling that the Hornets are going to be up there one day. And by one day, I mean this season. And then, of course, University School against Riverside, picking the Preppers to win that thing. And then Lake Catholic against Fairview, picking Fairview. Holy Name will beat Padua. North Ridgeville, they're not doing bad. They're number 12 in the rankings. I think they're going to beat Westlake, the Demons. Strongsville against Berea Mid Park. I got Strongsville winning that one. And then Valley Forge against Midview, picking Midview. And Revere against Mayfield, picking those Minutemen. So there is that. And now it's time for high school girls basketball. Brunswick against Amherst, picking the Devils. Then the good guys play the Devils. I'm picking the good guys. Lock of the week right here. Strongsville over Berea Mid Park. And then Wadsworth will beat Lakewood. And then in an upset, I got the Lorraine Titans beating the Avon Eagles. And then the Midview Mays against the North Olmsted Eagles, picking the North Olmsted Eagles. Nordonia playing Madison, picking Madison. And then I believe Canton Central Catholic playing Cardinal Mooney, picking Canton Central Catholic. Louisville will beat McKinley. Perry over Green. Jackson going to beat Glen Oak. St. Joe's over Harding. Stowe will beat Canfield. Talmadge will beat Boardman. Barberton over Revere. And Trinity will beat Normandy. Now it's time for the NFL. My goodness, we got a Thursday night game per usual, in which the Rams will play the Saints. My pick goes with the Los Angeles Rams as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive in the crazy NFC out there. And then we have 2 Saturday games. Steelers playing the Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals. Lock of the week. That's right. Jake Browning is going to beat the tar out of those Steelers because the Steelers suck. I can't believe that the Steelers suck, but they do. They'll go to 7-8 on the season. Who would have thunk? I thought they were going to magically find their way to a winning season by a comfy amount. They're not going to get a winning season. And I'm really happy about that. Boo Pittsburgh. Anyways, Bills against the Chargers on Peacock only, which is kind of unfortunate, but the Bills will probably win that in a blowout anyways. Colts against the Falcons, picking the Colts. Packers against the Panthers, picking the Packers. Browns, Texans. I'm looking up what's going on with C.J. Stroud injury status. C.J. Stroud still in concussion protocol, which means that the Browns could be going up against Case Keenum. Wow, Case Keenum. Remember that name, Case Keenum, when he was here in Cleveland? Yeah. That's always according to Cleveland.com, but still. Browns win. Nothing is stopping Joe Flacco. I don't care about C.J. Stroud if he plays or not. I don't care if he's winning Offensive Rookie of the Year or not. Joe Flacco is winning Comeback Player of the Year. No doubt about it. And Kevin Stefanski wins Coach of the Year. Myles Garrett wins Defensive Player of the Year. Once again, going to pick a better time to be a Browns fan in the last 40 years. Well, really the last 25 years, I should say. And then the Vikings will upset the Lions at their place. Tank Bull, 2 Tank Bulls. Jets against the Commies, picking those Commies. And then the other Tank Bull, the Bears will beat the Cardinals. Titans against the Seahawks. I think Seattle's going to keep their postseason hopes alive as well with a win over the Titans. Buccaneers hosting the Jaguars. That's going to be a close game, but I'm picking the Jaguars. And then Free Willy play the Cowboys. If the Cowboys played like they did last week against Buffalo, they're going to get destroyed to Free Willy, picking the Dolphins. Broncos country, let's ride. They'll be riding again. They'll be 8-7 once they beat the Patriots. If they lose the Patriots, they're back to the Magic School Bus, but I doubt it. Russell Wilson's looking reformed out there. Chiefs against the Raiders on Christmas Day. Yes, sir, a Christmas triple header. Of course, Patriots-Broncos is going to be on Christmas Eve night. But on Christmas Day, Raiders playing the Chiefs on Nickelodeon, the Nickcast. I love the Nickcast. Anyways, I'm picking the Chiefs. And then the Eagles against the Giants, also on Christmas Day. Got the Eagles. And then the Ravens are playing the 49ers on Christmas as well. Go Niners. Pick at San Francisco. Beat Baltimore. So the Browns can be within one game. I repeat, one game of the AFC North. Oh my God, if the Browns win the AFC North, I would think that everything has gone absolutely bonkers. If it hasn't already, I've made a few memes dedicated to the Browns right now. Of course, the winner is the Cleveland Browns. Hold on a minute, folks. As you can tell, the Cleveland Browns should win the division, and the winner is the Cleveland Browns. There it is, right there. I'll back up a little bit. But yeah, it's from the SpongeBob episode, The Great Snail Race, where SpongeBob and Squidward Snail go racing, and Patrick Sprott wins. And don't worry, I dedicate it to the good pal Pickensburg, as you see right there. I don't know if you can read it. Don't worry, Pickensburg, I engraved it to you. Gee, thanks, Tommy. AFC North champions present the Pickens Browns. Because, of course, Squidward, it's not Squidward tentacles. Originally, the mailman calls them Squidward tennis balls. And the trophy says it's Squidward tortellini. I've never had tortellini before, but still. Squidward tortellini. Oh boy, I love SpongeBob, but I'm pretty sure you all know that by now. Squidward tennis balls, like serving up the tennis. I'm not good at tennis. Unless you're considering Wii Tennis and Mario Tennis. Those are some good games. I like Wii Tennis and Mario Tennis. I own just about every Mario Tennis game except Mario Tennis 64. And the Virtual Boy one. Yeah, there was a Virtual Boy game with Mario Tennis. You know, the worst console in the history of Nintendo. And I don't own Ultra Smash either, but I hear that game sucks anyways. Well, otherwise I own Mario Power Tennis and Open on the DS. Good game. And of course, Aces, the story mode, a great game out there as well. Well, folks, that's it. We're done for the year. Hard to believe. Thank you so much. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Be safe. Don't do anything dumb. Have fun. Be happy. Have a blast. I know I'm going to have a blast at my grandparents' house on Christmas Day. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So until then, time wishing you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you enjoy it. So long, everybody.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.